Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today we have episode number 8 of the I Rate Your Team series. Of course, the series where you send in your teams and I rate them. If you want a chance to be part of the next episode of I Rate Your Teams, follow me on Twitter. I'm not sure if this works still, but yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Follow me on Twitter right there. You can either just look it up or link down in the description. Every single Friday, I put up this exact tweet, and all you're going to want to do is reply with a high-quality picture of your team. This week, we had 32 teams, so what we're going to do is just rate teams until we hit that 20-minute mark, and then we'll get out of here. So, yeah, let's get started. With my man Saz Burner's team, he did switch his squad over to a 25 Commanders team. Oh, wait, I forgot something. Shout out of the day. The shout out of the day today goes to my man Unending Karma for commenting the emoji of the day on last video. If you want a chance to be shouted out in the next one, let's comment the peach emoji. But yes, now we can get started. Okay, so Commanders theme team, they're going to have obviously Vernon Davis, who, you know, first and only tight end apprentice in the game right now. He's got Andrew Luck out there. But the main reason why I believe he probably did end up going Commanders was for, I mean, the pass rush is pretty good. Maybe he's running, he's running the lurker on Dave Robinson. That's what he's doing. Okay, that makes sense. He's running that new ability on Dave Robinson. He has Paul Krause, you have Sean Taylor. So, you know, 2 safeties over the top, getting speed boost is a major W. You also have Bruce Smith off the edge there. And he's got, obviously, with him only having a 125 theme team, I don't hate going, like, in this scenario, you just find whatever players you have a lot of. If you have, like, a God Squad, put them on a theme team, and then you kind of go God Squad for the other 25 or whatever, you know, that number is. But that's kind of what he's done here. He's got good enough speed everywhere. Everywhere, really, you know, quarterback play looks good, and the DBs are elite because he's able to get Paul Krause and Sean Taylor, and Dave Robinson as the user right there with that new ability. By the way, if you have tried that new ability, how is it? I have not been able to use it yet. I don't have a card that can get it yet. So let me know. How does it play in game? But as far as this team rating, I'm going to give Saz Burner's team, this is probably like a 9.5, 9.6. That's what I'm going to go with for this squad. But let's keep moving here. Next up, we have Dale's team. 25 Finns, 25 Ravens. I run Hail Mary on offense and goal line on defense. Pretty good strategy. You know, obviously, you know, that high risk, high reward kind of game, you know, play style. And if you haven't been doing that, I recommend you guys start running the Hail Mary goal line combination because it is truly unstoppable. But, yeah, okay, here we go. We got Miami Dolphins, Ravens theme team. The Dolphins are going to have a good year. If the Dolphins continue to do what they've been doing in the real NFL, they will get upgrades. Guys like Devin Achane will get upgrades. Raheem will get upgrades. Tyreek will get upgrades. Joe Waddle will get upgrades. Tua already saw his upgrade. I'm surprised that Dale is running Andrew Luck over Tua. I'm very surprised at that. That does surprise me. I don't think there's that big of a difference between Tua and Luck. I just don't think there is, unless you just can't use a lefty. If you just can't use a lefty, then I understand it. But this team does look pretty good. You, of course, have Calvin Johnson, 88 speed with slot apprentice. Tyreek Hill with 90 speed. Or 91 speed, my bad. And you have Devin Hester there as well. And you have Marlon Humphrey, Jalen Ramsey with Marcus Peters as well. Marcus Peters on a theme team is actually really nice. And then fully upgraded Eric Berry on a 25 to W. You have Ed Reed. And this team right here might not be looking like super. I mean, his team looks good. But, I mean, as far as the theme teams go, they may not be looking that good right now. But those two theme teams have crazy potential. And this week, I will be dropping a 25-25. You know, which teams are best to build 25-25 right now. I'll be dropping that video at some point this week. I'm probably going to do it next Friday or this Friday coming up because we're going to have, we're going to have most fear dropping and stuff like that. But I'm going to give Dale's team, let's give it a, what it looks right now, I'm going to go the 9-2, 9-3. Next, we have Jam's team. He's running the Lions-Ravens team as he does. He's got Marlon and again, another Ravens theme team. I think Ravens have really good potential this year, and they're also pretty solid right now. But do you still have Lions? Yeah, I guess he does still have Lions, but Lions theme team, it's been kind of tough to run. They haven't gotten that many top tier upgrades since Calvin Johnson and I guess DeAndre Swift, but you know, it's tough to run DeAndre Swift when there's 2 good free running back options in the game right now. So I'm going to give this team probably like an 8-8, but let's keep moving. We have Ice Beatty, a little Jets fan maybe, or maybe just a Mets fan. Yeah, Jets playbook. Okay, I may work towards the Jets. Okay, added Jalen Johnson and Allen Robinson at wide receiver 3 and cornerback 3. Okay, I really cannot see the squad that well, but he's got DK, he's got the free Derrick Henry. If you want to know how to get free Derrick Henry, the video is already up on the channel. But I'm looking at the Garrett Wilson, on the wall there. Solid wire management, little bottle cap there. Okay, rating the setup, 2 controllers, some writing, a little notepad. He has the sticky notes there. The in-ear headphones, the wired headphones. I like it. But Marcus Peters, Sauce Gardner, Cam Chancellor. The defense to me is a little bit outdated. It's just a little bit outdated. The offense looks pretty solid, but this team's probably going to end up being like a 7-2, maybe even a 7, just because of the defense being a little bit outdated. And yeah, it won't hurt to start working towards Jets 25. The Jets is a team that can heat up like that. They can heat up crazy. I mean, they already have Quentin Williams, who for me has been playing like my best player on defense. But yeah, I would probably start working towards that Jets team. Next, we have Big Boy Sean's team. 25 Hawks about to get DK. Okay. Yeah, if you got Hawks team, you got to get DK Metcalf. Hawks theme team, like I've been saying on this channel for the last 2 weeks, Hawks theme team hasn't been getting shown that much love. But that means they're going to just get shown a bunch of love. That's what that means. When a team doesn't get shown love for a while, especially with a team like the Seahawks who were so hot to start the year, eventually that'll turn around. Whether it's new cards being added into the game or the cards that got them hot to begin with getting upgrades, which won't happen that soon, but you already see it here with DK Metcalf. 90 speed DK Metcalf, you can add him to a Hawks team. That is just crazy. So, Tyreek Hill solid. George Pickens, okay. Yeah, I mean, he's free. Might as well use him for now. But he's probably the guy you should replace with DK. Replace DK with. Yeah, you should replace George Pickens with DK Metcalf. Then you have Michael Vick, who I still like. Gunslinger, gift wrap is exactly what I'm running on Mike Vick. Arian Foster, Michael Mayer. Is he running Lynchpin on Kelsey? No, he's not. But I've heard Lynchpin isn't that great. I can't wait to get Lynchpin and do some testing. Yeah, this team looks pretty solid. I'm gonna give this 25 Hawks team Cam Chancellor. I'm gonna give him a let's go with an 8-7 for this squad. 8-7. And next up we have the cap guy. No money spent with $5 million in the binder. Chiefs and Campus Heroes. I thought that was Chicago. Looking for upgrades at any position. Oh, what is that? And we'll buy Joe Montana tomorrow. Okay, so yes, Chiefs theme team does get obviously Joe Montana, but Juju, Mike Evans, Jalen Hyatt. What upgrades would I say make? I don't hate, probably Stephon Diggs over I would say Stephon Diggs over Mike Evans. I would say DK over Mike Evans. DK is probably your best. I would probably go by DK. That's probably what I would do. I would go by DK. And as far as your Campus Heroes team, I would start looking for other things. I would start looking elsewhere. I would start it. I'm surprised you even have 25, to be honest, but I would start looking elsewhere for the 25 Campus Heroes teams. I would say once Most Feared comes out, most likely the team's going to die because they're kind of holding on now. But yeah, I like the Chiefs team a lot. They should get shown some love. They should inevitably. Also, no Tyreek Hill is kind of crazy too. I would definitely use I would say get Tyreek Hill over Juju, and then I would get DK over Evans, so you have your slot apprentice. That's probably what I would do, and you can still run Jalen Hyatt at 89 speeds. That's not the end of the world. So I'm gonna give this team, prime time at safety, Derwin at safety. Let's go with a height. Let's go with a 9. Let's go with a 9. Let's just go with a 9 for that squad. No, probably a little bit lower. Maybe like a 9-8 or 8-9. Sorry, 8-9. My bad. We have Evan Clark up next. He's got a Vikings theme team, Pats O, multiple D, Gunslinger on Moon, RB Apprentice on Bo, waiting for Randall to release. John Randall's who I believe he's talking about with a Vikings theme team. And Vikings get Warren Moon, they get CJ Ham, or not CJ Ham, sorry. They get Smith Marset. I don't know why I said they get CJ Ham like that. But on offense, they're not that great. You kind of got to wait for a Justin Jefferson upgrade or the Randy Moss full upgrade. They got shown some love in the comp pass, the Vikings theme team with Jerron Kearse and Randy Moss. The only problem is you're not going to be able to get those cards until mid-November. But they're still pretty good. So, O-line looks, let me see this defense. All you got is Pat P, Paul Krause. Okay, so as far as the Vikings team goes, with kind of a God Squad mix, you have Danielle Hunter, hopefully, yep. Bruce Smith, who didn't play there, but still, you can use him. And then he said he's got to get John Randall. John Randall's card is actually really good. His card is pretty ridiculous. 81 speed at defensive tackle with these pass rush stats is just ridiculous against the run. He's nasty, so I like John Randall a lot. And if worst comes to worst, put him on that edge if you need to. I don't think you need to because you have Bruce Smith and guys like that, so you should be okay. But I'm saying if worst comes to worst, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So as far as this team goes, this Vikings team, he's got Adam Thielen there, who's solid, Bo, sharp. I'm going to go with a high 8. 8-6 for this squad, 8-6. Next up, and keep in mind, the only way your team can really get better is with Vikings upgrades, so that's why you're kind of limited. I'm limited right now on my team as well, because my Jets and my Lions team are not getting that many upgrades, so I'm somewhat limited there. But yeah, okay. Anyway, we got Core Angels. He's got a 30 out of $50 theme team. I'll check out my fantasy team if you want to see if you want what we cooking? What do you say if we want? Okay. Jordan Love, Anthony Richardson. You know, okay, do your thing. I like a 2 QB league though. 2 QB league superior. But I go 3 wide receiver. Okay, Tank Dell in a 2 receiver league's crazy. Jalen Waddle, Devin Achane. He's 2-2, which makes sense because he also has Jahmyr Gibbs. So these two, I mean, Jalen Waddle hasn't been doing that great. Jahmyr Gibbs, he's got 2 flex though, so it kind of bounces out. Kyron Williams, I've been eating with Kyron Williams, man. But team looks solid, bro. You know, fantasy team looks pretty good. I would go on defense. He's got $30. So we got Vita Vea, Warren Sapp. Yep, amazing defensive tackles. Shaquille Barrett off one edge, Micah off the other. Palomalo over the top on one side, Everett on the other, who's a great buy still. With Sherman, he's got Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Hyatt, Chase Edmonds. This team with Gronk and Andrew Luck, I would probably give this team, it's going to be another like high 8 squad. Maybe a little bit lower. Maybe you go like 8-5, 8-6 for Core Angels. But the fantasy team I might like a little bit more than the Madden team. I like the upside of the fantasy team. But yeah, again, same spiel I gave the last guy. You gotta wait for Buccaneers upgrades. Next we got Nicky, GC17 squad. No description, but I don't think he actually has a theme team. This team's looking rough though. Kind of a budget squad. It looks like he kind of did just get started. Free Derrick Henry, free RG3. Andrew Beck, you know, he's solid, man, with that RB apprentice, and I don't know what else he has on him, but he's solid. Got Jerry Rice, Brandon Cooks, legend collectible, Calvin Johnson. On defense, Watson, Horn, Ramsey. Okay, this guy hopefully is playing nut squads on offense, because the offense is probably like a 7-5, but the defense is probably like a 5. So I'm going to give this team like a 5-5, because defense to me is a little bit more important than offense, because I would rather have a budget offense than a budget defense. If I were, that's the way I look at it. We'd rather have a budget defense we'd rather have a budget offense than a budget defense, because you're able to control a lot of the things on offense. On defense, it's kind of out there, you know, how fast your zones react, how fast your man reacts, things like that. So I'm gonna give this team a 5-5. And next we got Bojack's team, the 2-sport athlete, got Jetso 460. Washington team. I'm a fan of IRL, so I had to make the team, although we don't have much. Okay, that's fair. I like that, man. I always say this. If you're a fan of a team, run that theme team. This guy's definitely playing on PC with the ultra wide monitor, which I love to see. But DK Henry's got 300K. He's got Mike Evans, and they really do not have much besides Vernon Davis on offense. That's all they got on offense right now is Vernon Davis. Paul Krause, Sean Taylor, Deion Sanders, Cameron Curl. Cameron Curl's still actually a good user, so hopefully that's where he's using him. And I would probably use the fully upgraded Eric Berry over the top and user Cameron Curl. But as far as this team goes, I'm going to go with an 8-5. I'll go 8-5 for this squad. Let's keep moving. All right, next we have Dr. CBD squad. Got the Bucks theme team, Pats. Waiting on some more Bucks players to drop suggestions. Another Bucks theme team here. And yeah, it's tough when you got to really just rely on the Bucks theme team getting upgrades. It's tough. Because the Bucks theme team is a team that it's been good in the past for periods of time, but they're usually not good for long. They rely on like John Lynch upgrades, Derek Brooks upgrades, Joey Galloway upgrade that we had a couple years ago. I'm just trying to think. It's like Chris Godwin, Mike Evans has an upgrade. Maybe like I don't know. And probably won't get a Brady this year, like a Warwick Dunn. LeGarrette Blount would be actually pretty big for them. But yeah, you already got Gronk, so you know. The Bucks theme team's kind of hit or miss. I feel like since I've been playing Madden, they've been like a pretty mediocre theme team across the years. They probably would be like a B tier or C tier across the years. But I'm going to give this team with Kyle Pitts, Chase Edmonds is rostered. I got to give this team, I'll get 8-5 again, 8-4, 8-5. 8-4, 8-5 for this squad. The next man up is John Willie's team. Interesting name there. I don't think he's got a theme team unless it's like Patriots or something like that. It could be a Patriots team. I think it might be Patriots. He's got Juju. Nah, it can't be Patriots. Can it be? I don't know. Maybe, probably no theme team. He's got Gronk too. If you don't have 25 Patriots, I would build a 25 Patriots team by just putting backups in, but I'm pretty sure he does. I don't know. He definitely took this on the mobile PlayStation app, which is pretty crazy you're even able to do this. But I'm going to give, Woodson, Palomalu. Okay, yeah, it is 25 Patriots as he just showed me. With Josh Allen, this team's pretty good. I'm going to give this team a, yeah, that's not full. It's not. Oh yeah, it's Isaiah Simmons out of position. This team's actually really good. I'm gonna give this team a low 9. Let's go with a 9-6 for this squad. I'm tripping. 9-3. My bad. 9-3, 9-2 for this squad. Good. Has good God Squad fillers. Patriots team just needs a little bit more love, and they will get it. They've been, like I said, for the Bucs team over the years, a Pats team's been like A tier, probably throughout the year. So they will, they'll end up being really good. But Austin P with a 25 Raiders, 25 Campus Heroes. Same spiel I gave with Campus Heroes earlier. Start looking elsewhere because they're going to start phasing out here soon. Sell them while you can if there's any value on that roster still. But Raiders I really like. Raiders team obviously insane. On the edges, Khalil Mack on one side, DeMarcus on the other probably. Your three corners, Charles Woodson, Adoree Jackson, Marcus Peters with Isaiah Simmons, Morig on the theme team, Sean Taylor, and Palomalu. With Calvin, Jerry Rice, Bo Jackson, and Jalen Hyatt for Campus Heroes. So, it's pretty good. Looks pretty good. I don't really have any problems with this squad. Probably would give it like a 9. Probably like a 9 for this squad. Yeah, 9-1 maybe. It looks good. It looks pretty solid. And next up, we have Jackson T's team. I like that name. Very interesting. Chiefs and Niners, 25-25. That's a very good potential theme team right there. Let's see how they mix, though. Receivers, Stout, Joe Montana with Hot Route, Gunslinger. 6 AP on Montana is nasty work, but you can do that. You can put 6 AP on Montana now because what else are you really going to spend your ability points on besides like Jukebox probably? That's probably it, but team looks really good on offense. Let's see the defense. And it looks pretty solid there as well. Thornhill's a slight hole there. Eric Berry. I would imagine you have some people in the secondaries or in your backups. And any suggestions on playbooks? I mean, if you're comfortable in it, I would say rock with it. Packers, maybe try Bengals playbook is pretty similar to Packers, I believe. And then also, Jets is pretty popular if you want to try something new. Even Patriots was pretty good for me. I'm in Ravens now, but obviously you have to have a mobile quarterback in order to go into Ravens. So this team right here looks pretty good. Besides that, like a couple holes on defense, if those can get filled by EA giving you upgrades, this team could easily end up being like a 9-6, 9-7. Right now, though, to me, it's probably like a 9 because of some of the holes you have. But there's definitely some strengths on this team as well, like on offense. It looks really, really good there with the Chiefs and the Niners squad. And next up, we got J. Grade's team with a 25 Chiefs, but looking to make a new theme team. I don't hate the Chiefs theme team. Maybe you could add someone that's a little bit better right now. But with 25 Chiefs, you should probably still have Tyreek on your field. They have Joe Montana now, but again, that comes down to play style a little bit. The way it looks right now, if you were to build a theme team, I would probably look. Yeah, it's tough. You really don't have that many guys that get the same team. It would be kind of tough, and you're not really using any Chiefs players at all. So, yeah. If that's the case, man, I don't even know what team you'd even build right now. The team looks pretty good right now with the kind of with the God Squad setup. I don't hate a Falcons. Maybe like Falcons Seahawks to me would be a really good theme team. Just being able to add speed to DK and Kyle Pitts. This sounds really good to me. You have Mike Vick on that squad. They're pretty tough. Jerry Rice you can use, or you could use any of those Falcons receivers that you like. You get Deion Sanders on that team too. So maybe try something like that. But this kind of God Squad team looks pretty good. It's still probably gonna end up being like a 9. Maybe like a 9-1, 9-2. But a theme team would never hurt if you can fit it in. A theme team never hurts. So and next we have a full Giants team. Oh boy, here we go. Daniel Jones at quarterback. Wow, Odell, Kadarius Toney, Jalen Hyatt, Darren Waller, with Adoree Jackson, Amani Ojolari, and Eli Apple in specialist. He should have some cheats. No cheats in specialist either. So keep in mind, it's +2 speed everywhere. Is that enough for to really be effective? I don't know. I don't think so. Is it worth using Daniel Jones for +2 speed? Probably not, in my opinion. But damn, okay, interesting. +2 speed everywhere. I'm gonna give this team. It's probably like an 8-2, 8 maybe 8-2, 8 maybe closer to 8. Also getting Victor Cruz probably by the time that you upload the video. Okay, that's good. If you don't rate a 10, you're biased clearly. All right, just for saying that, 7.5. But it's just because of the holes on the team, honestly. Pass rush is actually not awful. Probably Lawrence and Big Cat is probably what you're doing. Isaiah Simmons with +2 speed's a dog, but it's not worth it to have these corners, in my opinion. It's just not worth it. And then on offense, I don't know. You leave an Odell or Kadarius Toney with +2 speed is nothing special. You know what I mean? So those are my thoughts on that team. All right, interesting name there. 25 Chiefs, 25 Campus Heroes. We already saw a team kind of like this. Rashee Rice, Tyreek Hill, Hyatt, solid there. He has Kyle Pitts. He has Travis Kelce. Level 17 already this season is insane. Joey Porter, Marcus Peters, Antonio Cromartie, Eric Berry, Sean Taylor. The team looks pretty solid for a Chiefs. Yeah, that looks pretty good for a Chiefs team. Using 2 of their receivers. And again, the Chiefs will get upgrades. They just will. But this team's probably like a 9-4, 9-5. Good looking squad right there. We have time for, let's do one more team. We'll end with Christopher Decker's team. He's got a 30 Jets team who, Jets team, not that great right now. And you can see this right here. This guy's got a 30 Jets team. He's not using a single Jets player on offense besides the offensive lineman. That's it. And I don't blame him. They're not that great right now. Cromartie is the only Jet player on defense that he's probably using. You have Khalil Mack, Sean Taylor. Oh, Quinn Williams, by the way, is a demon. I said that already this video, but Quinn Williams goes crazy with the double or nothing and inside stuff. So I'm going to give this team, he said he's saving for Josh Allen. Save for Josh. Yeah, you could. Or a good middle linebacker. I think they're going to drop some good middle linebackers with that new ability soon, but there's already some in the game that have it, like Dave Robinson, guys like that. So if you want to go that route, you can always go that route. But good linebackers, there's not many in the game right now. So I'm going to give let's give our final team of the day. It looks pretty solid. It's probably like a high. No, it's pretty good. I'm going to give it like a 9-2. 9-2. 9-2 for this squad, even though the Jets aren't really being shown here. There's nothing you can do when your theme team's just not getting shown love. And I hope with Team Diamonds coming up and most feared, a lot of these theme teams can kind of turn that corner. So, yeah, if you didn't get your team rated, I appreciate you. You're one of the lucky. And if you didn't get your team rated and you sent your team in, I still do appreciate you. But yeah, send your team next week's episode number 9. I'm excited to see what the teams look like after Most Feared. I'm excited for Most Feared. But of course, as always, if you are new here, that subscribe button, turn those notifications. And as always, I will see you boys in the next one.